The void whispered secrets of pain, a raw, untranslated cry ripped from the cosmic silence. Captain Nick Campelli of the Deep Space Survey vessel Einstein froze, his hand hovering over the comms panel. It wasn't galactic standard, not even close, but the undercurrent of terror, the desperate feline wails woven through the static, it clawed at something primal within him. "Run that again, comms. Full spectrum analysis." The bridge of the Einstein hummed with focused energy. Dr. Spyro Griff, the xenolinguist, leaned forward, his brow furrowed. "Captain, it's biological, highly distressed, origin point, Kepler 186f, FB jungle planet, pre-spaceflight signatures." Campelli's gut clenched. Pre-spaceflight meant vulnerable. Distressed biological signals meant trouble. "Course correction, Mr. Davies. Full burn to Kepler 186f, B. Engineer Carter. Prep a landing team. Something's hunting in the dark out there, and I don't like the sound of it." Whisper Wind, they unofficially christened the vibrant jungle planet. Lush canopies draped emerald valleys, waterfalls cascaded down crimson cliffs, paradise on the surface, but the scans painted a darker picture. Primitive settlements, yes, but also industrial scars. Then they saw them, hovering over a Kitsari village, sleek, predatory barges of the Yuko. The ground team, Campelli, Griff, and Chief Engineer Ben Carter, watched in horrified silence from the Einstein's drop pod. Yuko, reptilian and cold-blooded, herded the Kitsari like cattle. Energy whips cracked, sonic prods whined, driving the feline humanoids towards crude mining platforms. The Kitsari, bipedal cats with luminous eyes and coats like woven moonlight, were beautiful. Graceful even in despair, they were also slaves. "Sunstone," Griff murmured, pointing to the energy signatures emanating from the mines. "Rare mineral. Yuko crave it. Explains the extraction methods." Campelli's jaw tightened. He saw a Kitsari mother desperately clutching a kitten, torn apart by Yuko guards. He saw clan father Rentik, regal even in chains, his golden fur matted with dust, watch his young daughter, Kits, dragged screaming onto a barge. Something inside Campelli snapped. "Campelli, prime directive be damned," he growled. "Carter, EMP burst, disable those energy nets. Griff, get that universal translator online pronto. We are drawing a line right here, right now." The chaos erupted. The Einstein's EMP pulses rippled across the Yuko slave camp. Energy nets flickered and died. Sonic prods sputtered uselessly. The Yuko, arrogant in their technological superiority, were caught flat-footed. The Kitsari, stunned at first, then hope flickered in their wide, terrified eyes. Griff, working frantically, managed to patch together a rudimentary translator. He projected a calming image of a human hand, palm open, above the liberated Kitsari village. "We are here to help," his translated words echoed through the clearing, tinged with static but clear with intent. Carter, meanwhile, deployed medical drones, dispensing healing sprays and nutrient paste to the injured and starving. Humanity's hand, extended not in conquest, but in compassion. Rentik, his eyes narrowed with cautious hope, stepped forward as Griff approached, translator in hand. Campelli, his voice firm but gentle, spoke through Griff's device. "We are humans. We are here to offer you sanctuary, and the means to defend yourself." Sanctuary on the Einstein. Healing hands and advanced medicine mending broken bodies and spirits. Carter and his team worked tirelessly, erecting temporary shelters, purifying water, establishing energy grids. Griff and his team, including a young tech specialist named Davies, immersed themselves in Kitsari language and culture. Spyro, it turned out, was a natural. He learned their melodic clicks, their subtle purrs and growls, the nuances of their tail language. He showed them star charts, explained basic physics, unlocked the universe for them. The Kitsari were quick learners, their feline brains surprisingly adept at abstract thought. They were also fiercely proud and resilient. They didn't want handouts, they wanted agency. Rentik, a natural leader, voiced their desire to fight back, and Kompili listened. "We can give you weapons," Kompili told Rentik, "but weapons alone are useless. We will teach you to fight, to defend yourselves." The training was intense. Kompili, a veteran of countless skirmishes, became their drill sergeant. He taught them tactics, strategy, how to use human energy rifles modified for their feline physiology. Carter adapted human combat armor, light and flexible, enhancing their natural agility. But it wasn't just about technology. It was about discipline, teamwork, the unwavering will to protect their own. Kits, Rentik's daughter, proved to be a prodigy. Small but lightning fast, she absorbed combat techniques like a sponge. Her feline grace, combined with human tactical training, made her a formidable warrior. Rentik, watching his daughter transform from a frightened child into a fierce defender, felt a surge of hope he hadn't known in years. The whispers of fear were slowly turning into roars of defiance. Then the Yukao returned. A warship, sleek and menacing, hung in orbit. A chilling ultimatum boomed across the planet, translated by the Einstein's superior systems. "Humans, depart. Return the slaves, or face annihilation." Kompili's response, broadcast across the planet for all to hear, was ice cold. "This planet is under our protection. You will leave, or you will regret the day you threatened humanity." The Yuko attacked. Energy beams lanced down, targeting the Einstein. Though a survey vessel, the Einstein was no pushover. Carter had made sure of that. Counterfire erupted, shields flared, the void echoed with the clash of civilizations. On the ground, the trained Kitsari warriors moved like shadows through the jungle. Krill landing parties, expecting easy prey, were met with a storm of energy fire. Kits, darting through the undergrowth, took down a Yukao warrior twice her size with a precisely aimed shot. Her small frame braced against the recoil. Rentik, leading a charge, his roar echoing through the trees, rallied his warriors. The Yukao, accustomed to crushing defenseless slaves, faltered, their arrogance shattered by the ferocity of the Kitsari's resistance. The battle raged, but the tide was turning. The Yukao, surprised, outmaneuvered, and facing unexpected resistance both in space and on the ground, began to retreat. Finally the warship, shields buckling, engines flaring, limped away, leaving behind a trail of burning wreckage and shattered pride. Silence descended on Whisperwind, broken only by the cheers of the Kitsari. They had done it. They had defended themselves. Kompili, descending in the drop pod, met Rentik in the clearing. "You did this, clan father," Kompili said, extending a hand. "You and your people. We just showed you the way." The Einstein prepared to depart, leaving behind not just weapons but knowledge, technology, and the promise of continued support. Human advisors would stay, helping the Kitsari build a free and prosperous future. As the Einstein ascended, Kompili watched Rentik standing tall on a jungle ridge, Kits at his side, bathed in the dawn light. In his paws, Rentik held a human energy rifle, no longer a symbol of oppression, but a testament to their hard-won freedom. He raised his head and let out a powerful roar, a roar of defiance, gratitude, and hope that echoed through the jungle, a roar that would soon ripple out across the stars, carried on the winds of change. The whispers of Whisperwind had become a roar that humanity had helped unleash, a roar that promised a new dawn for a species ready to claim its place in the galaxy.